Okay, so Dr. Brisky here with Greeley Dental Care. Let's get down to business. So how are face masks helping stop the spread of COVID? COVID, for the transmission, it's attached to respiratory droplets, which means the small virus particle, about 0.1 micrometers, is attached to saliva or things that are found in the airway, like your spit, saliva. The size of those particles are around 5 to 10 micrometers. So when we're talking about face masks, and we're talking about differences between the types of masks, we have surgical masks, right? Something like this. We have N95s, and then we also have homemade masks. With the N95s, all of us healthcare professionals definitely do recommend you letting us use these. There are plenty of surgical masks or face masks that you could make at home as well. To protect yourself, my mom's a nurse. She actually sent me a homemade face mask from home, and she put little riffles in it just like these surgical masks do. And the surgical mask is made to be protected to about, these ones specifically, about 0.3 to 0.5 microns as a class 3 mask. Hey mom, real quick question. What was that filter material you put inside the disposable mask? Brands you could buy are like Filtrete, Filtrete, or 3M, but you probably won't find 3M. You can actually cut a little square and put it in the fold of the mask, and when you put it on, you can actually dispose of it later. So when you're putting the mask on, a surgical mask at least, the blue faces outwards. So when you put it on here and you form it around the nose, the main things about wearing masks at grocery stores, gas stations, anything where you are, is to just not touch your face. So when you put it on, don't touch it, right? So I wouldn't go down here, sniff any groceries or eat any grapes or fruit, anything like that. Make sure we keep the mask up at all times. And once we're done grocery shopping, completely done, where we haven't touched our face at all, that's when we take the mask from the loops in the back and then put it down, right? And we're sterilizing our hands. So the most important parts of wearing a mask is making sure your hands are clean and you're not touching your face at all times. Do I need more than a mask? Do you need gloves, face shield, hazmat suits? No, I would say a mask is perfectly good enough. For most of the population, Americans especially, we touch our faces a lot, and we need to break that habit. We also wear, if we wear gloves, we're constantly touching different things or different surfaces, and that one time that we decide to touch our face, you infect your face. So I would say hand sanitizer is perfectly fine. Let's answer a few questions that we got. One was, lots of people are sewing face masks. Is cotton fabric the best fabric to use? And does it need a filter inside to really work? Really good question. I like where that one's going. Cotton, yeah, that's perfect material to use to sew into little ribbons. There are definitely a lot of YouTube videos available right now on how actually just to sew it at home. Was how many times can you reuse different types of masks? Good question. So with the homemade ones, which I definitely advise everyone to buy or to use or make, you can reuse them as many times as you would like to. With surgical masks like this, most of these are 1, 2, 3, 4 uses. You shouldn't be out using these multiple periods of time. And if you are, it's definitely advised to not wear this mask for about 72 hours after you wear the mask. So you put it on, you take it off, you home, you set it somewhere where no one is touching it for about 72 hours. That's when the viral load goes down quite a bit. What is my favorite face mask fail? Well, my favorite face mask fail, there's this meme or GIF going on in the internet right now, and this is this woman. She has lunch gloves on, like the clear lunch gloves, and then she has a face mask on, this one actually right here. And then what she does is she's going through the grocery aisle, and then she spots some fruit that she wants, and they're actually some grapes. So she goes like this. With her gloves, she reaches and grabs a grape, and then she eats the grape, and then she starts to put the mask back up. So like that just shows you that, like, right, we have so many different points of cross-contamination with the gloves. We're constantly touching things, pulling face masks down, touching our mouth, and that aspect, then we're all doomed if we keep doing that. So I'll read you something that Governor Polis actually said a few days ago. I think it was April 3rd. He said, as Coloradians, we all want to show that we are responsible people And the way that we can show that we're responsible for the next few weeks, and then he said, is by wearing a mask whenever you're out in the neighborhood, at the grocery store, helping to save lives, and also reducing the duration that these extreme measures need to be taken. So is it a law to wear a mask? No, but I do think it is the right thing to do. We are preparing for post-COVID at the office to make sure that we are completely up to date, and I think you'll all be very impressed.